Hey everyone, so today we're going to be looking at in this video the reasons why I think, based on the recent news rumours going around, that I think Aaron Taylor-Johnson might actually be not such a bad James Bond. My reasons are coming, all for you to enjoy in this video. Let's roll into the titles. So, Aaron Taylor-Johnson for me has always been one of those actors I've noticed when he's in a movie, but he's never been like, oh my god, I'm seeing Aaron Taylor-Johnson. I can't deny he is a very good actor. He's got a wide stretch of great work under his belt and a variety of very much different things, but he's never been one of those people I just go crazy about. It's more or less when I just watch a film, I suddenly go, oh, yeah, that's Aaron Taylor-Johnson. Of course it is. He's just one of those sort of people that, oh yeah, he's there, makes me happy because I like him as an actor. But I've never really seen him that much as a big lead star. So when the news came out that he potentially was the new James Bond back in December 2022, my first reaction was, ooh, really? Now, to be absolutely fair, Aaron Taylor-Johnson wasn't in my, shall we say, top 10 list of candidates to be the next James Bond, nor is he in my top 20. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought, actually, yeah, he actually could be quite good. This could actually be quite interesting. This could be quite something new. So I wanted to do a new video about why I think Aaron Taylor-Johnson should be the next James Bond. But before we get into my reasons, everyone, can I ask, if you haven't already, do consider giving us a like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to share the channel with everyone. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and it'd be really great if you can help us get there. Without further ado, let's go into my reasons why I think Aaron Taylor-Johnson would be a great James Bond. My first reason is, as I mentioned earlier in this video, he has a lot of great acting credits to his name. Outside of like Kick-Ass and Avengers and Bullet Train, he's done a lot of great costume drama and a lot of little minor side character roles that really require a great gravitas and a great actor to play them. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, one thing I love about his career, just if you look at it, is how vastly different one project is to another. And when someone like that is in the running to play James Bond, that honestly excites me, because I want an actor who is so diverse, who can do real character work stuff. When that sort of person gets attached to James Bond, my mind just races with the possibilities about what could be next in line for James Bond. Someone of that gravitas could do a variety of different things with the character. And for that reason, I think if you just look at his previous work, that gives you more than enough excitement just to start off with why he actually might be a potential really good James Bond. Another reason why I think it's a great reason that Aaron Taylor-Johnson should be the next James Bond is the fact that right now he is a true up-and-coming massive rising star. Now, Aaron Taylor-Johnson has been acting for a while now, and as I've mentioned previously in this video, people already do know him from certain roles, but he has never become that big superstar. And that's what the James Bond series can do. One of the things producers have always looked for when it comes to a new James Bond is a well-known star like Aaron Taylor-Johnson, who isn't quite there, isn't quite a massive movie megastar, someone who can be that figurehead for the series. And the fact that he is a real up-and-coming star that the masses are just really starting to know him, have heard of him, and like recognize him, and it is just without doubt the right time for him to take on a massive franchise, and James Bond could be a great match for him. One of the things I really want to mention as well is he is actually the right age. It's mentioned previously that Barbara and Michael are looking for someone in their mid-30s, so by the time the film comes out, he's probably entering his late 30s and can do another 5 films like Daniel Craig did with James Bond. So he is roughly the right age about what they would potentially be looking for. Now, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of other actors in consideration as well that are, if you will, in that right age gap that Barbara and Michael might look for. But Aaron Taylor-Johnson really is at the exact key time to play James Bond in his career. He's done a lot of great work there, and now he's at the right age where if he was going to become a leading man for a massive, massive billion-dollar franchise, he is in that prime age position where the producers would love to look at someone exactly in that gap. As I mentioned earlier, I'm a bit of a stickler for character actors. I love actors who can really just dive in and just disappear into their characters, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson is a really great character actor, and I want a really great character actor playing a great character that is James Bond. We all know in the Bond community that James Bond is such a diverse character. He is chock full of different emotions, chock full of different sides to his personality. And when you can have a really great character actor who can just pick on a couple of those and really dive into that, you get some of the best Bonds ever you had. You look at Timothy Dalton, who really looked into the darkness of the character. Look what happened there. We look at Brosnan, who really took the charm of sophistication, hiding that dark side of Bond. You have a great Bond there. There are so many great facets of the James Bond character, and someone like Aaron Taylor-Johnson, a great character actor who really dives into those roles. For me, it's just an absolute win of potential. Now, for me personally, one of the biggest reasons I think he might be great as a potential next James Bond is, as I mentioned, he's done a variety of different stuff, but he isn't actually really truly associated with anything. I mean, his Quicksilver in Avengers was just a one basically trick film and done, and he's done different things. He's never really been associated with another franchise. Now, if you look at other actors who I've mentioned, other people mentioned, like Henry Cavill's been connected with Superman, and now Enola Holmes and other things, Aim Turner with The Hobbit and Poldark, or Richard Madden with Game of Thrones The Bodyguard. Aaron Taylor-Johnson doesn't have any of that baggage. He isn't really well known for just one thing, and I think that could be really great, and one thing that Barbara and Michael might be looking for. This actor who isn't associated with anything and now becomes the lead of their own franchise, and just to be associated just purely with that franchise, that is definitely something they'd be looking out for. And it's also really great for Aaron Taylor-Johnson to be associated with that as well. My last point that I really want to give as reasons why I think Aaron Taylor-Johnson might be a great James Bond is he is well known and well loved and respected in the filmmaking community. Christopher Nolan, who is a potential Bond 26 director, has worked with him in the past and has spoken very highly of him. Joss Whedon did, the director of Anna Karenina. There's so many great directors out there who have said they've worked with him, and he's been an absolute joy and a blast, a real professional. And that gives me as well confidence to the fact that if he was James Bond, he would take it very seriously. I imagine Aaron Taylor-Johnson would give the same love and passion that Brosnan and Craig did with the character. And if you are known in the filmmaking business as a great actor who's great to work with, really collaborative and really great, you can also encourage other great talented people to want to come and work and be in the Bond series as well, because they say, well, I'm working with Aaron Taylor-Johnson, he's great to work with, so yeah, I'll definitely come in and go and have a look. Well everyone, those are my reasons why I think Aaron Taylor-Johnson could be a really great James Bond. But I want to know, what are your opinions about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? I want to know. Comment down below and tell me your thoughts and opinions on this. As always everyone, my name's Henry Stevens and I'm the Bond Geek. Goodbye.